What's up, Throttle Squad? Welcome back. So today, we got this little pit bike. And we want to know, can you buy a pit bike, clean it up, and make a little bit of money off it? Well, let's see. So today, I got this 70cc SSR right here that we got for 200 bucks. I'm gonna take you guys for a quick trip around it so you guys can check it out. As you guys can see, it is missing plastics. It's a little dirty. Carburetor's leaking a little bit of gas. It does have a turnkey to start it, a flat tire. The brake system is off of it. And obviously some missing plastics. The seat looks like it's in decent condition. The gas tank looks like it's in decent condition. The front brakes work. The rear brakes just need to be fixed. This will need to be bent. The pads will need to be put in here. And the rear tire is flat. So I'm gonna take the rear tire in to go see if I can get a tube so I can get it fixed. But for right now, I'm gonna spray it with some Simple Green, degrease it, clean it up. So first step is some Simple Green. This whole thing down. Next step, grab the hose and spray it down. Then Simple Green again. Now grab a brush or a rag, whatever you have, and just start scrubbing it down. Now rinse again. All right, so now that it's all cleaned up, you guys can tell it does look a lot nicer. Not as greasy. Now the next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the plastics and I'm gonna install some new plastics. All right, the plastics are off. Now it's time to wipe down the tank. Some tire shine and a little shop towel. This works great for cleaning these tanks up. Just spray some tire shine on here. All right, so it's time to swap out the plastics. I'm gonna be putting on these SSR plastics that I have from our other pit bike before we change and put our new graphics on there. And all I'm gonna do is unscrew these plastics real quick and install the new ones. All right, so the new plastics are on, and this thing's actually looking really good now. Man, this is looking really good. All right, now I'm about to throw some grips on it. All right, and if this is anyone's first time here and you guys don't already know, I use pillow top grips on all my dirt bikes. They are super comfortable and I just enjoy riding with these things. They're nice and soft, they don't hurt your hands. It's just perfect. So now let's remove these old grips right here. Oh, wow. There we go. And there we go. Both grips removed. And what I like to do, I like to just dry them off. There was no glue or solvents underneath those old grips, so it's not going to be a hassle to put the new grips on. So what I like to do is once I open my grips, I find out which hole is bigger, and I use that one for the throttle side, and the other side I use for the clutch side. I also have them labeled on these grips. L for left, R for right. And what I like to do is take a little bit of hairspray and I just spray it down inside the grip. If you guys have seen my videos before, this is the same process I use on all my bikes. So just spray a little bit in there, get it over the top, and twist it on, and then push it all the way up and in. I line the outside where it says Pro Taper to make it level. And then I allow the grips to sit there. They will dry in a matter of a couple minutes. And then they'll be sticky. They won't twist. This works extremely well for all types of situations, whether you're trail riding, track riding, whatever it is that you're doing out there. And there we have it. The new grips are installed. This bike is looking much better. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this bolt off, this nut right here off of this bolt, and I'm gonna remove this. So I'm gonna take this rear tire in so I can get a new tube put in, and then this should be complete for this little cleanup process. Right. So I just got the tire put on, new tube installed, and we're about to install this back on here. So what you guys missed since I've been gone is I actually went and drove to Cycle Gear, bought a new tube, have the tube installed there, just because it was $15 to have it installed. And I think $15 is definitely worth the hassle of putting a tube on, especially with something this small. So now we're just gonna take this apart and put it on. Now I have the rear brake set up for this, so I'm gonna slide that in here as soon as I have it installed. All right, so these are kind of a pain to install, but once you have them installed, everything else will go smoothly and simple. I need to bend this back. So it got bent out of shape. So line this up straight. The way that these brakes work is when you push down on the brake, it pulls it apart, which twists this piece right here, which expands both of the brakes inside of the wheel. So let's get that put back together. Let's see. So I'm taking this down. Now spin the tire. See if I can stop it. Perfect. Let's hope that this is all good. I think so. Give it another little snug tug. There we go.
I can lower it?
Yep. So here it is, all cleaned up. And it looks pretty nice. It cleaned up really nice. So this is definitely gonna make someone's Christmas. It runs pretty decent. I'm letting it warm up. If you guys haven't seen the CR build, go into our playlist. Go check out the CR 125 build. This thing is gonna be sick. So, it's looking great. Put it up on here. Adjusted the chain, so it's just the right amount of tension. And it is awesome. Just having this key is really nice too. So it already had the uni filter on it, but it's definitely coming along. We're about to have Alyssa test this thing out, and just Alyssa's about to test it out. All right, and that's going to conclude today's episode of Throttle Family. If you guys like what you saw, leave some support, hit that thumbs up button. Also, if you guys aren't already subscribed, go subscribe. And if you guys, like always, want to see new content, leave it down below in the comment section, and we'll film it for you. If it's not out of our reach, because we obviously can't do stuff that's too expensive, because we're just regular people like you. So, if you guys like what you saw, make sure to stay subscribed. We'll see some more stuff. But the bike that we had today on today's episode, we paid $200 for. And I spent $25 on the new tube and I have it installed, as well as $14 for grips. All the other cleaning supplies I already had at home. So it was a very easy process to get it sold. It ran good already. It just didn't look that great. So we made about $360, so it wasn't too bad. But until next time, we'll see you later, and peace.